Chapter 15, Probability Part 1. You might have studied in 9th class also. Clear? Just to you recall, what is probability? Probability is simply what, how likely something is to happen. That is uncertainty. Clear? Probability means uncertainty. We can predict only the chance of an event to occur. That is how likely they are to happen. Clear? This uncertainty. Probability can range in from 0 to 1. Probability value always from 0 to 1. Where 0 means the event to be an impossible event. Impossible event. Okay. Suppose what you have one full of 100 apples in your bag. Okay. But your favorite fruit is orange. So you are drawing one fruit. But always what you will get apple only. Clear? There is no chance of getting orange because in a bag full of 100 apples. Clear? You are drawing one fruit means you will get apple only. So that is impossible event. That is impossible. You will not get orange. That is impossible event. Understand? Then one indicates a sure event. Means happening one. Suppose same example you take one bag full of apples. Your favorite fruit is apple. So you are drawing one fruit. Clear? Randomly means you will get always what apple only. So that is what sure event. Clear? So always the value of probability is 1 means then that event is called sure event. Clear? Then the probability of all events in sample space. Okay, that is sample space means possible outcomes. Collection of possible outcomes. Sum up to 1. Always all the sum of the probabilities in an event. Clear? From the sample space, that is 1 equal to 1. Understand? Now we'll see experiment. What is experiment? Experiment means an operation which can produce some well-defined outcomes. Okay, well-defined outcomes. Suppose you are tossing a coin. Clear? You are tossing a coin. The possible outcomes. Clear? Head and tail. That is well-defined one. Okay, well-defined one. Clear? The outcomes are well-defined. That is experiment. Okay, you are tossing a coin. That is experiment. Means an operation which can produce some well-defined outcomes. Sample space. What is sample space? A collection of all possible outcomes of a random variable experiment. That is sample space. A collection of all possible outcomes. Clear? For example, tossing a coin. Tossing a coin. The sample space is denoted by capital S equal to sample space. That is possible outcomes are head and tail. All possible outcomes. If you toss a coin means okay, head may occur or tail may occur. That is possible outcomes, right? So a sample space means you have to write all possible outcomes. Suppose you take throwing a die. Throwing a die. Okay, the possible outcomes. Throwing a die. The possible outcomes are 1 may occur, 2 may occur, 3 may occur, 4 may occur, 5 may occur, 6 may occur. So 6 possible outcomes, right? Okay, here's number of possible outcomes is 6. Here number of possible outcomes is what? 2. Third example you see, when tossing 2 coins at a time. What is the sample space? When tossing 2 coins at a time. So 2 coins you take, you toss a coin at a time. The 2 what coins head may occur. Clear? First coin head, second coin tail. Okay, first coin tail, second coin head. Then both coin tail may occur. That is the possibilities. Clear? So the all possible outcomes called sample space in an experiment. Okay, the experiment is what? Tossing 2 coins at a time. That is experiment. Clear? In which you are getting the possible outcomes. That is called sample space. Okay, now we will see the event. Event means favorable outcomes. Okay, favorable outcomes. So next we will see event. Event is nothing but a collection of favorable outcomes from sample space. From sample space. It is denoted by capital E. Suppose you take the sample space. S is equal to what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is when throwing a die. What are the sample space means? What is the sample space means? This one. When throwing a die, what is the sample space? Means S is equal to all possible outcomes. Right. Now, favorable outcome is that is what getting a prime number. Getting a prime number. So, getting a prime number, that is favorable outcomes. So, it is denoted by capital E. So, the all favorable outcomes are 2, 3, 5. From this sample space, what are the prime numbers? 2, 3, 5. That is favorable outcomes. That is favorable outcomes. Okay. So, here number of n of e means number of favorable outcome, that is 3. Here the number of possible outcome, that is 6. You have to count number. Okay. So next we will see probability of an event, that is P of E. It is denoted by what? P of E. P for probability, bracket means of, E means event. Probability of an event, that is P of E equal to number of favorable outcomes divided by number of possible outcomes. Okay, that is the formula. Okay, probability of an event equal to number of favorable outcomes divided by number of possible outcomes. Okay, now we will see some example. Using this concept, we are going to do the problems. Okay, see some example. Find the probability of getting a prime numbers when throwing a die. So when you throwing a die, the possible outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, first that you have to write. Okay, possible outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is what? Number of possible outcomes. Number of possible outcomes means you can denote it as n of s. N of s, number of possible outcomes. S means possible outcomes. Okay, is equal to 6. Now, getting a prime number, that is favorable outcomes are. Favorable outcome. In this prime numbers only you have to take. 2 will come, 3, 5. Prime number means exactly having 2 factors. So 2 having 2 factors, 1 and 2. 3 having 2 factors, 1 and 2. 5 having 2 factors. That is exactly, okay, 2 factors. 1 is neither prime nor composite number. Okay, the only even prime is 2. Okay, you have to remember this concept. Clear? Composite number also they may ask. Composite number means having more than 2 factors. Okay, that is composite number means 4 and 6 here. Clear? Therefore, number of favorable outcomes, that is n of e equal to 3. Therefore, probability of a prime number equal to n of e by n of s, that is equal to 3 by 6. 1 time, 2 times. So 1 by 2. You see 1 by 2 is 0.5. So the probability value always from 0 to 1. Probability value always from 0 to 1. Understand? So always you have to remember. Okay, the formula probability of an event equal to, the event is here getting prime number. That is the event. And throwing a die. Clear? Okay, understand? So next we will see, find the probability of getting a composite number when throwing a die. Or the composite numbers. Throwing a die, what are the possible outcomes? Possible outcomes are same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you throw, 1 may occur, 2 may occur, 3 may occur, 4 may occur, 5 may occur, 6 may occur. That is the possible outcomes. Okay. Now number of possible outcomes, that is n of s, denoted as n of s, that is 6. Number of possible outcomes, okay, is 6. Now favorable outcome, that is composite number, from the sample space you have to take. So favorable outcomes are What are the favorable outcomes? 4 and 6, that is the composite numbers. Okay. Favorable outcome, that is composite numbers. Okay. So number of favorable outcomes, that is n of e is 2. Therefore, probability of e is number of favorable outcomes, that is 2 by, understand, this is number of favorable outcomes. Number of FOC means favorable outcomes. This is number of possible outcomes. Okay. Number of POC means possible outcomes. Just for understanding purpose, I have written. Okay. In exam, you write fully possible outcomes, favorable outcomes. You have to write. Okay. By 2 by 6. That is 1 by 3. That is 1 by 3. So the value is probability value is always from 0 to 1. Okay. To simplify means 0.333 like that. Okay. This is the example. You will see one more example. Okay. So find the probability of getting exactly one head when tossing 2 coins at a time. So when you toss 2 coins at a time, okay, what are the possible outcomes? Both the coins head may occur. First coin head, second coin tail. First coin tail, second coin head. Or both the coins tail occur. So you have to write first possible outcomes. Possible outcomes are head tail, tail head, tail. That is the possible outcomes. So number of possible outcomes, that is n of s. N of s is number of possible outcomes is 4. Okay. Therefore, now favorable outcomes. Favorable outcomes are, what are the favorable outcomes? From the sample space you have to take exactly one head. So 2 chances there is head tail or tail head. There are 2 possibilities. First coin head, second coin tail, or first coin tail or second coin. So one head you will get. There is 2 possibilities. So the probability of an event, that is probability of E. Okay, or you write a probability of exactly one head. Okay, probability of exactly one head. That is here you write number of favorable outcome. That is n of E is 2. So 2 by 4. So simplify means 1 by 2. That is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, that is equal to 1 by 2. That is 0.5. So probability value always between 0 and 1. Okay. And the probability value is 0 means that is impossible event. Probability value 1 means that is sure event. Okay. So always you remember. These are the steps. You have to find out the probability of an event. Probability of an event. Right. So next we will see the fourth one. Find the probability of getting the following. That the tossing 3 coins at a time. That means at least, first one you see at least 2 heads. The second one at most 2 heads. At least 1 head. At most 1 head. Exactly 2 heads. So you should know the mathematical term. The meaning. You should know the meaning of the mathematical term. That is at least. Okay. So at least means minimum. At most means what? Maximum. Clear? Okay, exactly, that is the same. You should know the meaning of this mathematical term. Clear? Either, neither. Okay, everything you should know. Now you see, 3 coins, tossing what are 3 coins? What are the possible outcomes? Possible outcomes are all the 3 coins after time you are tossing. That means all the 3 coins head may occur. Head. Then head, tail. In order you write. Then only easily you can remember. Okay. Then head, tail, head. Then tail, head. You see. Remember. Head. First chance. Second chance what? Last one I am changing tail. Then middle. Then first one change. Same way. Tail. Okay. Last one you change as head. Then middle one change. Then first one you change. Same way. So total how many getting? 8 possibilities. That is here coin means head or tail, that is 2 jumps. But how many trials? That is 3 trials. So 2 power 3. 2 power 3 equal to 8. 8 possible outcomes you will get. So here that is 2 power n, that is what number 2 power n, that is suppose 2 coins means 2 power 2, that is 4. Okay, 1 coin means 2 power 1, that is n means number of trial, n means number of trial. 1 point for 1 coin, 2 power 1, that is 2. For 2 coin, 2 power 2, that is 4. For 3 coin, 2 power 3, that is 8. Like that, dice also. For 1 die, clear. Possible outcomes what? 6. So 6 power n, that is 6 power n. 6 power 1 is 6. 2 dice you throw means at a time 2 dice throw means that is 6 power 2, that is what? 36 possible outcome. Number of possible outcomes, it is n of s. Number of possible outcomes, that is 8. Okay, number of possible outcomes, that is 8. 8 you take, right? Number of possible outcomes 8. This one understanding purpose, right? Understanding purpose. Possible outcomes are 8. What are the favorable outcomes? That is A. First one A will be. So favorable outcomes are. What are the favorable outcomes? At least 2 head. At least 2 head means minimum 2 head. So here minimum 2 head, that is 3 head, 2 head, 3 head, 4 head, but max here maximum what 3 head only. So this is possible. 2 head, this is possible. This is possible. This is possible. Okay, 1 head and 0 head not possible, right? This is 0 head here. Here 1 head. Here 1 head. Minimum 2 head means 1, 2, 3, 4 possible. So HHT, HTH, THH. So 4 possibilities. Therefore, N of E is 4. Therefore, probability of at least 2 head is equal to 4 by 8. That is 1 by 2. That is 1 by 2. Okay. Now B favorable outcomes are. What are the favorable outcomes? B, at most 2 head is there. So at most 2 head means from the sample space. At most means maximum 2 head. Maximum 2 head here. So maximum 2 head means what? 3 head will not come. Okay, maximum 2 head means 3 head will not. It may be 0 head also. So here at most maximum maximum at most means what? Maximum 100 mark means what? 0 mark also possible, right? Maximum 100 mark means 0 mark may get 1 mark like that. Okay, up to 100 marks. Okay, so that 0 also possible. Clear? 0 and 1 head, 1 head and 2 head, 1 head and 2 head. So remember, so at most what? 2 heads. At most 2 heads means except this all will come, right? Maximum 2 head. It may be what? 0 head also, right? So here TTH, THT, HTT, then HHT, then HTH, then THH. So total how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So N of E is 7. Therefore, probability of at most 2 heads is equal to 7 by 8. Also, 0 value is from 0 to 1 only. 7 by 8 means fraction, decimal. Okay, it will come 0 point. Clear? So, at most 2 heads means 0 head, 1 head, 2 head. Right? 0 head, 1 head, 2 head. Maximum 2 head. That is the meaning. That means 0 head also possible. Right? Remember. Then C. At least 1 head. At least 1 head means favorable outcomes are. favorable outcomes are at least one head, means minimum one head should be there. Okay, maximum three head also will be there. So minimum one head means all will come except this zero head, right? Except zero head. So TTH, THT, HTT, then HHT, then HTH, then THH, then triple H. Okay, minimum one head, and two head also, three head also. So minimum pass mark 33 means what? 33. Then maximum 100 you can. That is the meaning. Okay, here maximum three head there. So up to maximum it will come. So here n of E is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So n of E is 7. Therefore, probability of at least what? One head is equal to 7 by 8. That is also 7 by 8. Understand? Clear or not? Next, at most one head. At most one head means at most maximum one head. So zero head possible and one head will come. So number of favorable outcomes. That is favorable outcomes are first you write. Favorable outcomes are TT first zero head, right? Zero head, then one head. TTH, THT, HTT. So total 4. So number of favorable outcome is 4. Therefore, number of possible probability of getting at most maximum one head. That is the thing. Maximum one head. Okay, at most one head equal to 4 by 8. That is 1 by 2. Right. So E is exactly two heading. Exactly two head. One possibility, two possibility, then third. Okay, two head only you have to take. Exactly means okay. HHT, HTH, THH. That's all. Clear? Therefore, number of favorable outcomes N of E, that is 3. Therefore, probability of exactly two head equal to 3 by. Okay. So it is very easy. Clear? Only thing is you should know the mathematical term. Clear? Means easily you can do this. You have to remember. Okay, very important problem. This one in board exams. Okay, several times asked. Clear? Remember the term. That is very important. That's why I'm telling you. Okay, so very important problem. Or Cbse very important. So thoroughly practice. Okay. So some important points to be remembered. Okay, so the value of probability from 0 to 1. Clear? Always value of probability okay is from 0 to 1. Then if the value of probability is 0, then the event is called impossible event. That means the probability of impossible event is 0. The probability of impossible event is 0. If the value of probability is 1, then the event is called sure event. Clear? The probability of sure event is 1. Okay, sum of the probabilities of all events of an experiment is 1. So you take one experiment means there may be failure, there may be success. Clear? So both probability of success plus probability of failure equal to 1. That can be denoted as P of E plus P of not E. Clear? P of not E means whatever element in E, it will not be there in not E. Okay. So both probability add means you will get 1. That's why sum of the probabilities of all events of an experiment is called 1. Okay, so these points always you have to remember. Okay, in one more question is very important. Clear? So this is a very important question. Clear? So P of E given, what is P of not E? So you have to use this formula. P of E plus P of not E equal to 1. P of E plus P of not E equal to 1. Therefore, we need P of not E. Therefore, P of not E equal to 1 minus P of E. 1 minus P of E. That is 1 minus the 0 point. P of E is 0.05. So correctly how to subtract it? 0.95. Okay. This one is between 0 and 1 probability value. Okay. Not E. So both you add means you have to get 1. That is the thing. Clear? So very simple problem. See, probability you have very less formula. Easily we can remember and can do the problems, right? This problem, very interesting problem. Okay, sixth problem. A bag contains lemon flavored candies only. So Molly takes out one candy without looking into the bag. What is the probability that she takes out? So first, an orange flavored candy. An orange flavored candy. That means what? There is no what orange flavored candy. Clear? That means impossible event. Whenever you take one candy, it will come lemon flavored only. So that is impossible event. Okay. So here the probability of an orange flavored candy is 0. P of an orange. P means probability of orange flavored candy. Chocolate. Okay. Candy is equal to 0. So this is impossible event. So this is called impossible event. So for impossible event, this is very good example, right? You never get lemon candy. So it is impossible. Always you will get orange only. But your favorite is orange. But you will never get orange. Always you will get lemon because the bag contains full of lemon flavored candies, right? So Molly takes out one candy without looking into the bag to get an orange flavored. Okay, how she will get full of lemon? How she will get? That's why it is impossible event. So probability value, probability of lemon flavored candy equal to 1. Whenever she takes, okay, she will get lemon flavored candies only. Okay, that's why the probability is 1. Therefore, it is a sure event. This event is called sure event. Certain event. Clear? Sure event or certain event. Or possible, that means possible event. Certain event means possible event. Definitely it will happen. Here, whatever your favorite, you will get. That's why it is called sure event. Okay, so very important problem this one, because both sure event and impossible event. This is very good example. Clear? You see the one important problem. A box contains 5 red marbles, 8 white marbles, and 4 green marbles. One marble is taken out of the box at random. What is the probability that the marble taken out will be one red, then white, then not green? First we will see the red marble. Okay, so here what is given? Number of red marbles 5, number of white marbles 8, number of green marbles 4. So total number of marbles, that is 17. That is sample space. That is number of sample space is what? 17. This is number of sample space, that is 17. Now first problem, red marble. You have to get what probability of that marble taken out is what? Red. Okay, that is n of e. N of e, how many possibility there? Red marble 5 there. That is n of e is favorable outcome. So that is 5. Therefore, probability of red marble, probability of red you write. Okay, that is equal to n of e by n of s. That is formula. That is 5 by 17. 5 by 17. Second, same way for white. For white, n of e is how many white marbles? 8. So 8 by 7. Therefore, probability of white marble equal to 8 by 17. Okay. Then not green means green is how much? 4. So these two add, that's all. That is 13. Okay. So not green. For not green, n of e is, for not green, n of e. Okay, n of e is how much? 13. N of e is 13. Therefore, p of e equal to, therefore probability of not green, 13 by 17. 13 by 17. Okay, so very simple. Okay, this one very important problem in 3 mark, 2 mark they are asking. Clear? You have to thoroughly practice. You try to understand the meaning. If you understand the concept means easily we can do this problem. Clear? Nothing. So very simple only. Probability problem. Okay, problems are very simple. Easily we can do. Only one formula, that is P of E equal to n of E by n of S. That's all. Clear? So same type of problem I will give it as homework. You do the homework problem for better practice. Okay, first you do the classwork problem and thorough the concepts, clear definitions, concepts in thorough. Then easily we can do the problems. Okay.